Hey there, welcome to another Take 5. Um, in this video I'm going to describe the usage of the modes tool window and the world outliner and kind of show you what these things do or what they're for. So the modes tab, you've got a lot of choices, you've got different things here. You've got place, which means you can grab any of these items, you can go through here, search for things, and you can grab, well, it's already got a light in the world, so let's just do some geometry. I mean, not that geometry. We want like something like this. So you could grab a cube and you could place it in the world. And that's going to give you the option to, do different things with that. So if you wanted to put some other meshes or some other geometry in there, you'd be able to do that. And a lot of times when you have specific classes, like things, or you're not going to find specific meshes in here. If you had specific meshes, they would have to be inside the mesh folder, and you drag them out from there. So I don't actually have a static mesh, and you can't just create things like static meshes in here. But you can bring a static mesh in from your 3D software. You can save it out as an FBX, and you can bring that in here, import it in. And I'll go probably describe that in another video. But if you had a mesh in here, you could drag it under the world, just like I did with this thing. And you've got your controls, W for translation, E for rotation, and R for scale. And these are all up here. There's locked settings right here, so if you want to turn off the lock or the grid snapping to each of these, we've got scale right here, rotation, and we've got translation right here. This is switching from world to component mode or local. So another name for it is object space, and so there's a nice little example of that. There's a lot of different things in here. There's going to be sphere reflection captures and all these different things. A lot of these you won't have a clue what they do if you're new to Unreal Engine, but just remember that there's a lot of different basic classes that just come with the engine that you can put out, like lights and volumes for things, um, and some visual effects stuff. You can also go to all classes and look through everything. There's ambient sounds and blocking volumes and cameras, and you could put a camera in the world if you wanted to, and then it's going to show you on the screen whenever you click on that camera. It's going to show you what it sees. So if we wanted to rotate it, you're going to see it rotate around and stuff. And if we go up and we lift it, you're going to see the ground over here. So yeah, that's just a basic setup of that. And over on this side, the world outliner is really a place, excuse me, for all of your assets that are in the world. So I'm going to open this up. So now if we were to go in here and bring that camera back in here, we're going to immediately see that the camera actor now popped up, and it's currently selected because it's currently selected in the world. So when you click on one of the items out here, that's going to be selected in the world. We can select the light source, the player start, all these different things. And this is going to show everything that's in your world. And so you can use folders if you wanted to add some of these things to folders. You could control click or shift click, and you can add that all to a folder and call it whatever you want, and then you can collapse that information there if you want to. You can also change the type of stuff that you see. So if you want to see based on the level, you can see that the light source is in level the Untitled 1 level, which is this level. If you have things like later on, there's ways of adding multiple levels together, and if you wanted to quickly siphon through and filter through these items to find specific things, you can use the level select right there to go, okay, I want to find out what level that item is in. There's a lot of different ways here. There's types, and it'll tell you what kind of actor that is, what it is exactly. And that's the name of these things. When they're out in the world, they're basically considered actors. So that pretty much sums up that part of it. And I will finish the other part here for these sections in the next video.